Okay, seriously, YouTube has to make longer videos here. I'm sorry. I talk a lot, especially when I have so much crap going on. I need more than 10 minutes to update you guys. So, anyway, back to what I was saying. My insulin was at 22. I have no idea what a normal insulin level would be. Nobody can tell me. My stepfather's a diabetic, and when I told him my insulin was at 22, he said that's not even the level that they measure for me. I don't know what a 22 for insulin means. So if you can tell me what that means, that'd be really great. They told me it was high. That was it. It's high. Your insulin levels are high. They're at 22. Give me a regular number for the normal person, and I'll be able to feel that with you. So, the Cushing's results aren't in. Still not in. The doctor went ahead and put me on metformin, just 500 milligrams once a day. It's not even a large dose. Most women that I talk to, they're put on about 1,000 milligrams a day or more. My stepfather, who's, again, I said diabetic, he's on 2,000 milligrams a day along with additional drugs. Of course, from what they told me, I'm not pre-diabetic or diabetic, so I guess it's not really the same thing. Hi, baby. He went ahead and put me on the metformin for the next 3 months until further testing can be done to see if my body reacts at all. If it does react, because all of this has to do with your endocrine system. So if one thing goes down, the other things will go down. So if they can bring my insulin down, my FSH will come down and my LH will come down. And more than likely, I will actually be able to get pregnant on my own, which would be great. Because, speaking of the whole getting pregnant on my own, my last video I told everybody that we had just found out that Gavin would be going overseas. By the way, that's my son in the background goofing around on the bed if you can't see him. Anyway, we had heard that Gavin would be going overseas. And after a couple days after that video, Gavin had come home and told me that he was making a very big decision. His re-enlistment is in August, so he would have to sign the re-enlistment form. He decided that he would not be re-enlisting, which means he will not be going overseas. He was offered a job out here that pays pretty much the same starting off and then pays more. So we get to stay home. How about that? And that means we can continue on with trying to have another baby. Though I think we're still going to hold off on the whole IUI thing now that we've found out. Hi, baby. Yes. You need to take a bath? Okay, we'll go take a bath. Just hang on 1 minute. He's so cute. Okay, hang on. We're still going to hold off on the IUI thing since we found out about my levels and everything. We think we're going to try this out and see if we can't get this under control, because then we wouldn't need to pay for an IUI at all. So I'm happy. I'm happy. I was preparing myself to be alone, you know, with my son for the next year at least, and I'm just happy that Gavin made this decision. The military's not for everybody, and I'm just not the military wife type. Sorry. Also, speaking of big events, my little man over here is turning 3 in 2 weeks. The big 3. We're already potty training, and, well, we've been potty training. Little boys take forever to potty train. He's getting pretty good, though. Now he's holding himself overnight. He wakes up with a dry pull-up, so, you know, we know he can hold it in now, so we just running to the toilet. So we're doing pretty good with that. Oh my God, pre-K's around the corner. This is just wow. So with all that big stuff going on, because Gavin is going ahead and leaving the Navy, we've decided to relocate. Not too far, but when you look at New Orleans, you have an East Bank and a West Bank. And let's look at it this way. Okay, here's my hands. I gotta figure this out so you can see it properly. But you have an East Bank, and then you have a West Bank. The West Bank is basically New Orleans suburbia. Hang on, honey. And the East Bank, you have New Orleans. Then alongside the East Bank becomes the South Shore, and alongside the East Bank, you have the North Shore. We are going to be relocating to the North Shore, so we're basically moving 2 spaces over. Yes, honey. Oh, goodness. Toddlers. I have you. So we're going to be relocating out there, and that's about 45 minutes away from here. It's a very family-oriented area, and it's also where a majority of my doula clients request for me. Usually if someone requests me from there, I just pass them along to one of my other doula friends because they're closer, and just to make it easier for all of us. But if we move out there, I get more business. So it's good for everybody. Better schools, more playgrounds, lots of play groups, and also they have a natural family organization out there, which I'm happy about. It's natural parenting, natural pregnancy, things like that. So I'm really excited. I'm happy about it. So that's the big update. I guess I'll make another update when I find out about this whole Cushing's business. I really don't think there would be too much to worry about because my grandmother had PCOS, and I just think maybe these extra symptoms that the doctor was seeing are just extra symptoms that I happen to have. So that's about it. Man, I made 2 long videos. I'm sorry. I just had a lot to talk about. I can go on and on and on. So be prepared. Look out for another video, I guess. Oh, and I wanted to give a shout out to my new friend, Pinup Tori. I'm hoping that she's feeling a lot better after her fertility specialist appointment. Those crappy doctors. He's a jerk. All those doctors are jerks. You don't need them, honey. You could do so much better. Just find another doctor and keep the faith. If they don't tell you what you want to hear, and if you don't like what they're telling you, then they're not the doctor for you. So just keep the faith, and I'm here. I'm your soul sister. So bye, everybody. See you next time.